Hey everybody, day 197 in our Pele Yoeitz journey. We begin a new topic today called Dovev Sifsei Yeshenim, moving the lips of those who sleep. How do you move the lips of somebody who sleeps? Well, we're going to learn about that today. It's going to be an incredible lesson about publishing a book, actually. And in the meantime, I'm going to actually give a shout out to my new book, The Yudgu, The Upstream Jew. So go ahead, check it out. It's on Amazon. Let's see what the Pele Yoeitz has to tell us about publishing a book. Says the Heilige Pele Yoeitz Doviv Sifsei Yeshenim, the mover of the lips of those who sleep. It's a pasuk in Shir Shirim. Pesher Rabbeinu Zechon Bracha. Chazal tell us Shekol Talmid Chacham Shaimim Devar Torah Mishmai Ba'ilum Hazeh Sifsais of Dovos Bakever. If you say something in the name of a Talmid Chacham who said something, even if that person is no longer alive, his lips move. You're mechaye mason in a certain realm, right? Because even though the person is dead, the Torah that you're sharing through him is actually reviving him. The Yerushalmi in Shkalim tells us that this individual who's you're reciting the Torah, right? The person who's being recited in the name of, you know what happens to him? It's like he receives a nachas ruach that's like spiced wine. It's like he's drinking the spiced wine, which is, I guess, delicious. I'm not such a wine drinker, but apparently spiced wine is pretty good. Says the Pele Yoeitz, if Hashem bestowed somebody with a certain level of intellect, every person should write and publish a book according to his ability, to benefit the masses. He's doing a taiva for tens of thousands of people, because he's causing that not just the people from this farm store, not just the people in his community, but he's causing generations to come, people who will share over the Torah, people to relate to that. He's going to cause this great abundance of Torah and sharing, and when people say something in his name, his lips are going to move. It's going to be a generational type of impact. This is a chesed shel emes, a very true, honest emes dika chesed shichal adam lasos tzadikim, that a person can do for tzaddikim. What is this chesed shel emes? Chesed shel emes is doing something usually for a mace. What are you doing here? Like daishim eshibarts chalkim b'chaim lumud devreim zchusum tei lamagim v'tinulim. Yes, because even though somebody is no longer with us, but when you study his words and you share his words, he is mechaya. You're reviving him in a certain realm, and therefore he's going to come back in a certain realm and actually protect you. And the Pele Yoeitz is now going to tell us a couple things, some actual stories like that, where the people who were no longer alive, they came back and protected somebody who learned their books. There was this great dire situation in a certain community, and there was this yid who had studied with Tamidas. He had studied a lot the works of the Al-Sheikh, and the Al-Sheikh came back even after the Al-Sheikh had passed away, and he protected him. It's a very good thing to toil to justify the words of these great people of the Sfarim that you're learning. Sefer Magid Meisharim is brought down in the Sefer Magid Meisharim. Shagilu Maran Beis Yosef, it was revealed to Beit Yosef, right? Rabbi Yosef Cairo. That the Rambam was protected him b'shamayim in heaven because the Rav Yosef Cairo, he toiled to explain and to be it's the words of the Rambam. So the Rambam actually came and helped him out. At the time of his death, the Rambam came. The Rambam came at the time of the death of the Shulchan Aruch. He came to greet him. Divrei Rashi. And it was brought down again. Somebody else who justified the words of Rashi, taught. He studied the words of Rashi, mikushus at Taisus, right? From all the questions that Taisus had. Zacha, that person was Zaycha Shebashas B'tirasa at the time of his death. Rashi Lilavaisa. Rashi came to greet him, to be malav him. How great it is to learn the words of the Tanam, the Amayra, V'Rabbanim, Hakadmainim, and to answer, to justify their words. It's such an incredible merit to learn these holy works. Says the Pele Yoeitz, it's a good thing to learn from all books. They're all good. Don't just spend your whole life learning from one sefer, from one type of Hasidus. Learn all the books. Learn the Sifrei Kabbalah, learn the Sifrei Musar, learn the Sifrei Tanakh, learn the Gemara, Rashi, Taisus, Mishnayos. Learn all the books. There's goodness in all of it. And it's going to be a good thing for the ones who come out the Pele is saying that there's an extra obligation if somebody is related to the author of the book. It's an extra sugula and a command, a chayva for them to learn the books of their ancestors. Sefer Ladar Dar Lulmud Sifrei Zakem L'Taris Devar, to justify, to stand by those words of your relative. Kinola bonim lachus alareim, because first of all, it's just respect. The children should respect the words of their parents and grandparents, etc., and their yichos, and to feed them delicacies. And in return, when you learn the books from your grandfathers, from your lineage, they are going to now come and protect you. Of mercy, like a father to a son. It's a mitzvah al kahala daso. Let's say a kahila is privileged to have a rav. So it's a mitzvah upon them to just bask and to get it, to just to be there, to soak it all in. It's a mitzvah to learn the words, to learn his words, to attend his shir, and to learn and to sing his songs. And he will protect them. As a result, he will be hovering over them the entire day. So that concludes this section of the lips moving in the sleep, and we should all be zoche to learn the hilug svarim that are out there. And Baruch Hashem, there's an abundance of svarim, and I'm humbled to add one to the mix, the Yudgu, the upstream Jew. So go ahead, it's on Amazon, and I can't wait to hear your feedback. I'd love, to have a conversation about it. What moved you? What inspired you? Maybe something you disagreed with. I can't wait to hear from you. Wishing you all the best. Have an amazing Shabbos, and Hashem, we'll see you next week.